How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and we're back with another game review. I've seen right up there. Uh, so, got my tablet laying down. I've been having some issues with the adapter I have, so I haven't really been doing too many. It's been fading in and out on some other things I've recorded, so I may have to get a new adapter. And do apologize if you just heard that. Yeah, so basically what I want to go in now is you see it on the screen, and I want to get into get into a game called Walking Dead. Now, a lot of people may know the TV show. It's very popular, and this game, it's extremely high up there with some of the ratings as far as what people say. It's you know, for free games, it is very high on the list. Now, they do have where you can buy stuff, and you can kind of see, I can see a little bit, it's cut off a little bit, but the recruits rewards, where you can actually kind of spend gold. That's kind of what it's been doing. So you can kind of spend gold and get, you know, other people, special people, and you can see some of the different characters there. You may or may not recognize from the TV show. So there is one thing about this game that it drug me right into it, because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan as far as the TV show is concerned. But before the TV show, I actually started reading the comic books, and I've read all the way up to a certain point. I need to go into it, but Robert Kirkland, who did the art, or you know, basically did the comic books, he wrote this game, and it's or had part in it. I shouldn't say that he wrote it, but he had part in this game, and the illustrations in this game, as far as the characters and everything, and kind of the events that go on in this game, go hand in hand with things in the comic book. And so I was very excited. So as you can kind of see, you can see things have arrows, you can upgrade them, and so you basically start out where you build your level. It takes you through a pretty in-depth tutorial, starting your survival area. You can kind of see, can we zoom in? How much you can kind of see you're surrounded by walls, and you have little zombies there, like busting their head on the wall and stuff. And so fenced in area, you have other people, as you can see, just normal people, even though they're walking kind of like the zombies. So it's pretty good, I guess, as far as building up. You can't see, you know, because of my image, you can't see like the resources and stuff. I am maxed on food, so that's why I can't harvest these things from the farm. I can upgrade different things, like I could upgrade this material post, upgrade, tells you how long. I'll go ahead and do that, so you can kind of see, get an idea. So it's basically any like the city builder, you know, games. A lot of them do this, where you know, you have different things. You have farms, or you have something that generates different types of resources to spend. In this case, you have food and then materials, and then you can craft things. You got a workshop. You can craft, like in this case, like healing potions and everything. Looks like a can, HP can. So what this has different is it does go into these little missions, and you can kind of go into the missions, and if you know the story, or know, you know, you have Homeward, you have the Woodbury, kind of get into some of the governor stuff. And so if I'm going to go back to some of the easy ones. Now, you started out with enough coins where you could pick a character, or you could open up one of these recruitments. So you can see, you know, it says a chance to get these different weapons. I actually got Glenn online, and I did the open one for 250. It got enough for that, which you could get. You can see there was Maggie. You know, if you're not familiar with some of those, Axel, he was one of the guys in the prison, I'm pretty sure. Michonne, of course, you probably know her if you follow Walking Dead at all. Therese looks definitely different than he did in the TV show. different events happen with it. No spoilers from the comic book to the TV show. But yeah, so we can go on some of these missions. We about as far up that I wanted to go to, and we can just start one. So you can see you can kind of lay out. We're using Glenn, which this is the way Glenn looks in the comic book. Also Mac, Lucia, and we'll go ahead and attack. And see, you can only do it based on fuel. It says attack by 3, and you have 16 fuel. Now this is the way the fighting is basically set up. It's turn-based. You can see the zombies out. You can select one of the zombies, and then you can also select who you want to attack it. So we'll have Glenn attack it. See, he's got a crowbar, basically one shots. This should be pretty easy for all. She's got a pickaxe. It didn't take him out, but let's go ahead and with the same target. Oh, sorry, my banner's in the way. That, but you can go ahead and go up there, shoot her. Zombie moves closer. Whenever they do get in range, sometimes you'll get rushed, and it'll pop up, and you get little bonus attacks. Each of them do different things. Bonus, Glenn kind of busts the party. Some of them do like multiple, where they get all zombies on one side, etc. Now you may notice that Lucia has kind of arrows going up from her now, and you can kind of see a type of lightning bolt or electricity bolt over them. So there's different, some have heavy armor. Of course, kind of like in a lot of the games, you have some things that work better on some enemies versus others, and she actually does more damage to those. You see, she basically did not take them out. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll hit him with Glenn. Let him take them out. And so they drop material that you saw there. Wave cleared. Wave 2 incoming. Looks like we've got a survivor. And then the same thing, you go back through it. Now you have to have your party has to basically survive through usually 3 waves. And you see Glenn's just kind of a badass. He's taking them right out. Okay. Yep. So now you see that it has rush down there. It didn't wait another turn before it could use it. It should be up the next turn, which should be good. 3 survivors. So it's still up. I'm gonna go ahead. We can't select that one. Select both of those. Yeah. Use that. I don't know if okay, she just doesn't like it. I haven't learned exactly what all of their special hits are, but it different things happen. Headshot took him down. Got both of those moving a little bit closer. See, well, headshot. Oh, nice. Glenn, take her out. Good. So now we're done with wave 3, and this is basically how you see Glenn got his rush there, but we are done, so we won't use it. And it's basically this game. There is kind of like a multiplayer aspect, and you get, like, as you see, different characters. We did get some survivors, but says, houses are full, build more houses. And we do that by now that we have, it looks like this must have finished upgrading, that's good. After you get different, or upgrade your town hall, you get different plot points. You can see here, we can build a farm, material post, we can, here, house, upgrade. So it looks like we have to actually upgrade different town hall before we get more of those. Can't upgrade the town hall yet, don't really want to do that. But we could actually do like another farm or something, another material post. We can add more storage. So, but that's basically kind of how this game goes. Now there is a little bit of these, raids go on. It does kind of look like you can kind of go up like a multiplayer aspect, and you can kind of go up against other people. It says player found. We can try this. Oh, I can fill that spot now. Okay. Max in there twice. And Garrett. See who we have across there. Let's go ahead and get Garrett in there. Done. Let me try that. You can see what we're going up against. Critical hit. Nice. Well, she beating. So now that he is low, hopefully go ahead and take them out. Didn't finish him. So, okay, looks like one of our guys just died. I'm not too upset with that because I'm probably not going to play this game. I like it. Don't get me wrong. No, I'm not going to do that. So, we did lose one guy, but I don't know. I had high hopes for it. I was kind of a little glad when it came out, because especially since I used the characters in the comic book. But as far as the game, I think I've played enough of these. For me personally, I think if you're kind of new, getting into kind of like the city builder or something, and you're a huge Walking Dead team fan, I think it will be nice. But I think if you have not read the comic books or have an idea about the comic books, the characters may seem off to you because you're not expecting, Glenn Loki the way he does because of being a fan of the show. And I think that's kind of where you're going to have a disconnect with people. But with that being said, it is a very highly rated game on the Play Store. And it's got pretty good reviews and enough for that I wanted to try it out. So, top free. It was up there. Okay, well, it's not on the top free anymore. It wasn't one time. Looks like it must have fallen. So I think it is one of those games where a lot of people may like it. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Yeah, so it's actually already kind of down. Looks like other stuff have kind of taken the spot. So I don't know if you like The Walking Dead and you like the build-up style games, go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's one of those that you'll pick up, play for a little bit, and then put right back down. Not like some of the other games that I've played. So for me, that's what I say to it. Right into the trash. Make room for other games to review. So it was fun while it lasted, but now it's gone. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this review of the Walking Dead mobile game, and let me know if there's any games you want to see, especially any of those on that top list or anything. Put down in the comments below on other games to review, and I'll try them out. But this is going to be it for me, for Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.